Hey yo, E-King Fight News, back at it. Shout out to Sullivan Barrera. Right now he's blasting Dmitry Bivol. And this is an interesting development because if Dmitry Bivol does not accept Vada testing, Sullivan Barrera may turn down this fight. He may turn it down, and he's the mandatory. Sullivan Barrera is the WBA mandatory for Dmitry Bivol, and he just might turn it down if Bivol does not accept Vada testing. E-King Fight News, y'all know what it is. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're about to go in. Man, your boy Sullivan Barrera, once beaten to Andre Ward, lost to Ward. Ever since then, he's been on a tear, winning streak. Beat that dude Felix Valera. He beat your boy, the dude that smoked Bernard Hopkins, Joe Smith Jr. Beat Shabransky, took him out, and now he wants to step up for that WBA strap and face Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol pretty much won that as a vacant title, one of the vacant titles Andre Ward dropped. So this is really to crown another title holder. And you know what? This is why I say before, man. Sullivan Barrera, man, he should have just fought Kovalev. What's he? Part of my reasoning is, what are you crying about? You should have just fought Kovalev. Kovalev, the fight was there. It was offered to you twice. Your promoter, Kathy Duva, you got to keep her in check because she's paying you pennies. She ain't paying you shit. She ain't trying to pay you to fight Kovalev. So either take the money and beat him, or get away from this hoe, because she fucking you over. She first of all, Kathy Duva offers him he got the Rigondeaux offer. He got like $300K to fight Kovalev, and he ends up turning it down, and he ends up fighting on the Kovalev undercard against that dude Felix Valera. He beats Felix Valera, looks impressive. It's a great fight, way better fight than the main event. And then what happens? He gets offered the same amount of money to fight Kovalev. Nothing changed. So what the fuck does that tell you? Does Kathy Duva really want to make that fight? If you're going to offer him the same amount of money? And that's coming from Barrera camp. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to accuse Duva of anything. This is what Barrera is saying. He didn't really get offered anything substantial to fight Kovalev. So he took this fight against Barrera. He's a mandatory. And he did make a verbal agreement to make that fight happen. So here he is. He's trying to make this fight happen. And there's a holdup with drug testing. And there's still a holdup. Contracts are not signed as of yet. And now Dmitry Bivol needs to respond ASAP, because I like Bivol. I think he's a solid fighter. I think it's a mistake. I think it's a huge mistake for Sullivan Barrera to risk his great string of victories, and he could have parlayed that into a big fight with Kovalev. Instead, Kovalev gets to fight another bum, and he's taking the much more difficult, dangerous guy in Dmitry Bivol. And you know what? He's got the right idea. He wants to make sure it's an absolutely even, squared fight in terms of just the playing field. The playing field needs to be even. We don't want to have any situation where a dude is taking something on a ban list. And the word is Bivol hasn't signed up for Vada testing yet. Is he ducking Vada? Is Dmitry Bivol ducking Vada testing, man? That would disappoint me very much, because I think he's a solid fighter. He's got a great jab, good fundamentals. He's got a wicked right hand, and he can bang, man. This dude can bang. He's technically sound, and I think he's super dangerous for anyone that gets in the ring with him. He's super dangerous. This kid Dmitry Bivol, he might be the real deal. And we're gonna find out if he beats Barrera. We're gonna find out if he's a real deal. And that's what I'm saying, man. I think Burr would have done himself a huge favor to take on Kovalev. I think that would be the real fight for him. Kovalev's quit. Just 2 fights ago, he quit against Andre Ward. You know, he quit. Clear as day, he quit in that fight. He couldn't take it to the body. The blueprint is out on Kovalev. Take that fight, whoop his ass. Then call out Andre Ward. You might not get Andre Ward, but you just might get your name with some fucking headlines and shit, and you move on from there. You know? That's how that goes. King Fight News, let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what it is. And of course, it is what it is, guys. Peace out, man.